go.
G'day everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Snake Catch Podcast. I'm Brett and I'm here of course with Dan as always, and this is episode 7 now.
Yep.
So flying through them. We're back with another topic episode today, and we're going to be talking about Australia's most dangerous animals and Australia's sort of reputation as a whole around all our
Cows are
dangerous animals. Yeah,
cows are most dangerous.
yeah. We'll get into that. And yeah, how our sort of native species have a sort of bad reputation compared to the actual dangerous animals that are that are here. So I suppose we'll get right into it. So when people sort of think of Australia's dangerous animals, what animals are they typically thinking of?
Snakes, spiders, sharks,
Crocs,
yeah.
all of our native stuff.
Native animals, yeah.
Basically,
yeah.
And whilst yes, they are all potentially very dangerous, a lot of them, as we'll talk about, very easy to sort of avoid interaction and contact with.
Some would say very easy.
Some would say very easy. And then, all the actual dangerous animals that we have here in Australia are all the animals that we'd consider domesticated animals. And I've got a heap of statistics on that as well. And hopefully people, actually listen to this one all the way through to hear some of these statistics of what animals actually, kill the most people here in Australia, because
you might be surprised.
Whilst our native species cop and have such a bad reputation around them, they're far from the animals that are actually doing the most damage.
Yeah, 100%.
I suppose Australia's reputation of dangerous animals is where we'll start.
Yeah.
Because what have we got? We've got the top 10 most venomous snakes in the world.
Yeah.
Saltwater crocodile is the largest living reptile in the world.
Yeah. Great white sharks. All of our sort of marine species. So blue-ringed octopus. All the like box jellyfish, irukandji. Yeah.
Stonefish, cone snails.
Yeah.
The world's most venomous spider as well. The funnel web.
Yeah.
We've got all those sort of animals, and when you look at it compared to sort of other continents, we don't have any sort of big land predators that are going to go around sort of eating and tearing people apart like, Africa, North America with bears and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We've just got all the small, highly venomous stuff. We've got the big great white sharks, big saltwater crocodiles, but
apart from that,
we don't have any big land.
And even like dingoes aren't really known for going after people as such, like only if there's food involved, generally speaking.
Which happens 99% of the time.
Yeah.
There's an incident with a dingo. It's because someo's
trying to feed it,
doing something irresponsible.
But it's always got me with the North American thing. Like, you hear so many Americans going about how dangerous Australia is. Like, you literally have bears, pumas, or mountain lions and that sort of thing, and they go on about Australia. Like, you've literally got, like you said, these big predators that will go after you.
Yeah.
And will want to eat you.
Yeah.
And they go on about how dangerous Australia is. I'm like...
there's no comparison. There is no comparison.
Don't, like you said, we don't have those big animals sort of coming after us. Like, obviously, like the crocs and sharks, but, like, apart from that, like, nothing coming after you sort of thing.
No. But, I mean, if it keeps people away,
that too.
So be it. Yes, we've got all these dangerous animals. Don't come here. Yeah. Let us enjoy our country. It's so dangerous here. But I suppose where we sort of start the snakes, we've got the top 10 most venomous snakes in the world, top 10 most venomous land snakes in the world, terrestrial snakes, and I think it's the top 17 out of the 20. It's something like that.
Yeah, it's...
Most venomous snakes in the world.
I'm not sure it's not all top 10, is it?
I think it is all top 10, but it's not all top 20.
Sure.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We can fact check ourselves anyway.
We will fact check ourselves.
Well, if we're wrong by any point, we'll maybe put the list up.
Yeah, we can whack
over this, just if we're just to be correct on that. But
yeah,
it's something like that anyway.
Yeah, so highly venomous.
Yeah,
highly venomous snakes.
At the end of the day, like, you know, a bite's a bite, and if doesn't matter if it's number 1 or number 11, you'd probably still a high chance of dying from it. So like the number system's sort of a bit of a, I mean, like the old, like
it goes on the LD50.
Yeah, the LD50 thing's just really like research based. Like if you get bitten by a tiger snake compared to an eastern brown or a monocle cobra or something like that, you still like got a fairly high chance of dying if you're not treated. So
I know what I'd rather be bitten by.
An Australian snake.
An Australian snake any day of the week over an exotic.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Over an exotic species.
Yeah.
But that's just got to do with toxicity of the venom and properties in the venom as well, which will go on at a later date. So yeah, snakes are one of the sort of main groups of animals that, you know, people always sort of associate with Australia and being potentially dangerous.
Yeah.
Whilst, yes, they are potentially dangerous, the reality is that there's very, very few incidents every year compared to the size of the population.
But when there is, it gets blown out the water.
When there is, it gets blown out the water massively, and everyone goes on about, these animals are out to get you and kill you, and they're going to bite you in your sleep and stuff like this.
Yeah.
But it's just not the case at all. The same with the other animals that are on this list, but I suppose with the snakes, accidents can happen with them, where you might be out bushwalking, you might step on one, you might get bitten.
Yeah.
Whereas a couple of these other animals, it's very easy to avoid being potentially attacked by them. Yeah. Like the great white sharks and saltwater crocodiles.
Stay out of the water.
For instance, it's so easy to stay out of the way. You don't go in or near the water.
Yeah.
Near the water for crocodiles.
Yeah. In the water for sharks.
In the water for sharks. Like, I lived up in Darwin for a year, and I worked with saltwater crocodiles in captivity, and like you'd see heaps out in the wild, and there's warning signs everywhere. It's like, don't go near the water.
Yeah, it's
so simple. Whilst crocodiles aren't necessarily out specifically attacking people, they'll take an opportunity if it comes up. Opportunistic predator. So if you go down to the water's edge, if a wallaby goes down to the water's edge and there's a crocodile sitting there...
There's no difference to them what it is.
They're just going to take a meal.
Meat.
Yeah, food. I'm going to take that. But again, it all gets blown so far out of proportion. This crocodile went after and attacked this person because, you know, they were peacefully fishing. It's like, well, I won't mention the part they were standing up to their knees in the water.
Yeah, it's they go on about it's always the animal when it's just
it's never the person's fault.
Yeah, and it just gets like typical media, just having vilifying things for like
views
for people doing the wrong thing.
Yeah,
starters.
Yeah,
like you said, signs everywhere, and they still get like there's even like a couple of days ago there was those young fellas who were fishing or something.
Yes, they were crossing a section of water to go to another fishing spot.
I still remember the headline was ridiculous. Once again, like almost blaming the crocodile. I'm like, are you serious? Like he's literally like waist deep in crocodile.
It was literally up to here in water, and they were walking through it. And luckily for them, it was only a little croc.
Yeah,
like if it was anything over from 2 meters.
Yeah,
would have been a different story.
Yeah,
but
even like smaller ones would still tear you a new one. Like it might not kill you, but it'll
mess you up.
Make you mess. Yeah.
How big was it? It was probably a 3-foot salty. Grabbed me on the wrist.
Yeah.
When I was up in Darwin working with them. Fuck me. That was shocking. Like the pressure of the bite was absolutely ridiculous.
In a way, it would have been like probably cool to experience. Like as much. Imagine you like mid body like by one of those like a 4 meter bloody salty. It's nuts. And yet people still want to go in the water.
It doesn't even need to be that big of a crocodile. Like 1.5 meter, 2 meter crocodile can hold you under the water
Yeah.
and drown you.
Yeah.
After working with them, I've got so much more respect for them.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't worked with them before going to Darwin. I'd worked with alligators and stuff like that, but alligators and salties are on a completely different level.
You'd almost say alligators are probably almost on the same level as freshies a bit. Like with that sort of mentality a little bit, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking about
They definitely both don't compare to salties.
Nah,
that's for sure. Like, they are the world's most highly adapted ambush predator, and there's a reason they've survived for as long as they have.
It's crazy.
They are just phenomenal predators and deserve so much respect.
Yeah.
Like, I remember moving them at a couple of the parks where we were, and we had, I don't know how many people on jaw ropes for this 5 meter crocodile. Like, just a head move, and it's just fucking throwing us around like rag dolls. Like, the power that they have is just unreal. Like, I'd rather cop a Veno bite than get grabbed by one of them.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Any day of the week. Like, if you get grabbed by a salty, you're fucked.
Yeah. What a way to go to take you down the bottom.
Oh.
Probably still alive, just drowning and getting taken to taken to the dinner table.
No thanks. Like, the little one that grabbed me was more than enough. I got a scar there. There's a couple there as well, and it wasn't even that bad. It just sort of sideswiped me, grabbed on for a second, then let go.
Yeah,
and I probably didn't even feel the full amount of pressure, but it was enough. Bled. Yeah, heaps. I wrapped it up in my shirt and walked into the office, and my boss was sitting there, and she's like, "What happened?" Don't worry about it, it's fine. Crocodiles are obviously another one that sort of have that reputation.
Oh, they need to be culled.
Need to be culled.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. I can't remember who it was. It was an Instagram person up there who does tour guiding up in Northern Australia, up in Arnhem Land, and he said a very good point. It was, how stupid are we that we believe that an animal that survived for millions of years needs our help controlling its population.
Yeah.
They've done it for millions of years. They've controlled their own population, and they do still control their own population.
Yeah, they eat each other
through natural selection.
Yeah.
You'd be lucky if 1 in 100 hatchlings makes it past its first year.
Same with snakes.
Yeah. And everyone's saying, there's an explosion in numbers of things as well, which we hear down here quite a lot with the snakes.
Once again, it's fabricated. It's always fabricated.
Yeah, there's no explosion in population of these animals. They've controlled their own population for thousands, millions of years.
Yeah.
They don't need our help.
No.
Doing that. Like, they've got natural predators. Well, maybe not the crocs, but the snakes have got natural predators.
Yeah.
In the wild. They control, other animal populations, and they keep nature in balance.
Yeah.
I suppose with the crocs, a big croc will eat a little croc.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
their way of doing it. Yeah.
They'll keep their numbers in check, and in certain rivers up there, you're not going to have an explosion in numbers because the river can't support that many large-bodied predators.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Like, it just can't happen.
Nah.
And same with the sharks down here as well,
Yeah.
It's not hard to not get attacked by a shark.
But the stupid thing is with sharks though is it's mainly surfers. And every surfer that's survived a bite or had a mate that's been taken by one, they know that what they're doing. They literally say, just that's on us. Like, they're choosing to go out there.
But everyone else still says it's the shark's fault.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think I've heard a surfer or anything say, no, you shouldn't be sharks out there. It's like, that's just the risk they take doing it. They know it can happen.
Yeah. But everyone's first instinct, if there's an attack at, Bondi Beach or something, we got to kill that shark.
Shark nets.
We got to kill that shark. Attack someone. Can't have that. We got to kill it.
Yeah.
There was a comedian, I can't remember who it was, but I was watching a few years ago, and they were talking about stuff like that. They were saying, If you go out into the water and get attacked by a shark, that's on you. If that shark's walking down the beach pouring tomato sauce on people, attacking them, then you can fucking kill it. But it's not doing that.
No.
So what's the point?
Yeah, exactly right.
And it's the same with the croc situation. Like, if you kill a big crocodile, another one's just going to come in.
Yeah, exactly.
Another one's going to fill that spot and fill the niche and the need of that sort of river system.
Almost like similar to like with snakes and stuff too. Like down here, if you don't, like we go on about what you can do to stop snakes from hanging around your house and that. If we go in and remove a snake and you don't fix the original issue of like food source, hiding spots, all that sort of stuff, water, you're going to get another snake that comes in. Like
easy as that.
Yeah. I know that's directly related to what we're talking about, but that just made me think of that. Like we can go in there and remove a snake and then they're the ones we go back to because they don't fix the issue, and they're like, well, I told you.
I'm not surprised there's another one that's come in then.
Exactly, yeah.
And again, some areas, there is just better habitat, better food for snakes, so there are more of them.
Yeah.
But typically, we've spoken about it in other episodes, if you keep on top of those three things, you'll stop a snake wanting to hang around that might just pass through.
Which is, like, I tell people all the time, you're not going to stop snakes. You're pretty much getting to a point where they just want to cruise through and be like, oh, there's nothing here, let's keep going.
There's no 100% way
if you can do that and just have a couple of sightings a year at worst, like, that's good compared to, we're having one hanging around, I guess.
Yeah. And again, like we said it before, there's not ever going to be an explosion in population. These animals aren't like that. They sustain themselves and they keep their population in check. But there's more people, which means more eyes seeing these snakes.
Phones too. I think someone said it the other... Yeah, it might have been Tony Harrison or something, said, like, everyone's got one of these now. Like, taking photos and videos and stuff of snakes and that sort of thing. Whereas, like, 20 years ago, or even 15 years ago, like, no one had any of that. So, like, it would seem like it's just that illusion that there is more when there's not.
There's just more people.
Well, like we've talked about it too. Like, last year we were that busy catching them, and the media jump on it and be like, I had 7 News ring me and try to talk me into saying that there's more around and there's heaps and... they're getting worse and that sort of stuff, trying to put words in your mouth, and I didn't have a bar of it. And then this season, it's quieter, and it's sort of, not as many call-outs and that sort of thing, and like this, like you could argue there's less snakes around. But then, like, I've still seen articles saying there's lots of snakes around. Yeah, like, what do you, like, it doesn't matter what's
weather warms up, surge in snakes coming.
Yeah.
It's like, it's every year without fail. Because they know they can get a good story out of it. Yeah. And they can...
And they know they can roll people up over it.
Put the fear into people.
Yeah, and then, you just don't even want to look at the comments because you know what's going to be on there.
Unfortunately, a lot of the time, there's a snake catcher or organisation that is backing up that claim, which is just ridiculous. Because again, we should be the ones trying to educate people on it, not using
fear
that against them.
Yeah.
Like, our job is based around fear anyway.
Yeah.
Like, we need to do our best to try and eliminate that where we can and educate where we can, not use that to, get more business.
And, like, the amount of times, like, we both do, like, try to talk people out of call-outs. like you don't always need us out there. The person always explains the situation, and sometimes people just want you out no matter what, which is fine. We can do that. But a lot of the time, like, we talk someone through it and, like, do you want us out there? And then, like, they choose not to. And, like, we're not trying to go out to every single call that comes through and, and that sort of thing as well. So it's... Like some people, like, again, the keyboard warriors that seem to think that we
have nothing better to do.
And all that sort of stuff, and just want to, make up call-outs and go out and just for no reason, that sort of thing, just playing on people's fears, but it's not what happens.
Yeah, no. We, again, very much use the platforms that we have for education, awareness, to try and, change a few people's perspectives, if we can, about these animals that have a totally... undeserved reputation. Yeah. And I heard it up in Darwin as well for crocodiles. I'd meet people as, we should cull these animals. used to go swimming in that creek there, can't do it now, there's too many crocodiles. Like, well, and I said this to one bloke, when did you go swimming? Yeah, this was, 70s and 80s. So when you could hunt crocodiles. Like, yeah, commercial hunting period for crocodiles, they were hunted, their numbers were at their lowest.
Yeah.
So people, said they could go and swim in these areas. But I remember this one bloke, I said to him specifically, so why were there more attacks then than there have been since crocodiles became protected? I don't know.
So they don't got no idea.
Complacency.
Yeah.
Like, you can eliminate as many crocodiles as you want. That'll just will make people more complacent. More attacks are still going to happen.
Yeah.
And the statistics for crocodile attacks don't lie. There was more attacks during the commercial hunting period than there were after they became protected.
Yeah.
Because people got
think
complacent.
they weren't around. There were more people in the water.
Yeah, absolutely. And more people got attacked.
Yeah.
like culling these animals or even anything like that doesn't work. And it's been proven
You see it like
by science.
yeah. You see morons say it about snakes. Like when once again the media jump on and say there's a surge in snakes and they're like, it need to be culled, there's too many of them. Like, what? Like, what are you even, like, one, what are you even saying? Two, like, what statistics do you have to, like, prove that there are more around this, like, than any other year or anything like that? Like, people, that's why you ignore most of these people because they just, got absolutely no idea. And there's no point even arguing with half of them because they got, like...
Because they got no idea.
You'd meet them in person, then there would be, probably can't even get a sentence out of them or something, like some of them, but...
And if you said that to them, if you can show me the statistics that sort of back up your claims, I'm more than happy to sort of look at them and, take that into account. But you can't do that, so I'm not going to believe you.
Yeah, exactly.
I can show you the statistics for other animals to say that this doesn't work.
Yeah.
So why would it work for snakes?
Yeah.
You know what would work for snakes to stop bites going down?
Stop messing
People
with them.
stop fucking around with them.
Yeah.
That would work.
Yeah.
Because it's only something like 5% of bites are accidents.
Yeah, right.
Across the country every year.
Yeah.
So if people stopped fucking around, you'd eliminate snakebite by 90 to 95%.
Yeah. Statistics.
It's fun. If anyone wants to fact check these as well, go to the Bureau of Statistics because that's where we get all the information from.
Yeah.
So you can't really argue with that.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Yeah.
Like, stop messing with these animals, people will stop getting bitten.
Well, that's like the people that end up in hospital. What is it, like 80%, 80 or 90% or something like that of people that end up in hospital from snake bite are trying to hurt it or do something to them.
Yeah.
And then once again, the amount of, like, you get the accident bites and stuff, but a lot of the time they're dry bites. I mean, a lot of the time brown snakes do deliver dry bites anyway. Yeah. Like, which just also shows how much they don't want anything to do with us. And yeah, it's crazy.
There's a good one as well, because when we go on about behaviour and how they, the first reaction is to always retreat.
Yeah.
When you think about it, like, yes, a bite is used for defence, but it's not a very good form of defence.
No.
Because that animal, that snake, has to be within distance to bite of that potential predator.
Yeah.
So they are a lot more at risk.
Yeah.
A snake bite, for something like us, if it bit me, it's not going to take effect like that.
You'll be able to kill the snake.
So, yeah, that snake is far more at risk of being within the distance of you, biting you.
Yeah.
Than if,
Yeah, that's the thing that, like, you can argue with people over that. You're just like, if a snake wanted to bite you and envenomate you to eliminate you out of the equation, the snake could bite you and you could literally just,
do what you needed to do.
And you're going to be in trouble, but, like, the snake's going to be in trouble quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, snake venom is used to immobilise its prey so they can get a feed.
Yeah, and digestion.
Yeah. Yes, it can be used for defence.
Yeah.
But it's not very good defence.
It's not a very good one.
No, because again, if I got bitten, I'm not going to just, drop to the floor as soon as I get bitten.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I had I appreciate when they do call, but I had a lady, and she was an old lady, should have been in her 90s and stuff. Like, once again, an example of someone that, like, not of any fault of her own, but didn't know anything, like, gone all these years, and obviously, in like someone that's 90 in their early years would have no education around them anyway. She literally asked me, like, some people say, like, silly questions, but they're not silly questions if that's how she thought. And, like, at least she rang me and I cleared everything up for her and she felt a lot better about it. Like, she's, I can't remember exactly, like, a few of them were, yeah, literally one of them was just like, I don't have much time if I get bitten, do I? Or something, or how many people die, like, from snake bites, and, like, she's literally, like, really, like, concerned about it, and I told her, like, you know, on average, 1 to 2 people every year, the chance of actually dying from snake bite in Australia is very low, and obviously, because she was older, I said, sometimes if you've got other things wrong with you, the venom can play against, like, other comorbidities and that sort of thing, but generally speaking, like, your chance of dying is very, very low, and it's just, like, you're going through all these things, and you just hear her, like, mind ticking, and, like, yeah, like, she's just been brainwashed for, like, the last, not brainwashed, but, like, just not being taught the right things, so, like, the right things, and she probably had the, you know, other older people around her that, not having to go older people, but just, like, they, you know, the education obviously wasn't around when they were growing up, so they sort of have these things in their mind that just aren't true.
But you see that sort of stuff with people, you know, our age and younger as well.
Yeah.
Like, I did a call out last season for a woman. She would have been mid-20s, probably. It was in Gawler. It was one you sent me to. Like, snake just went through her front yard. Like, I went out there, had a look, it wasn't there. But she was so terrified.
Yeah.
Like, just to even go outside her house. It's like, how have you gone this long with this mentality?
Yeah.
Like, yes, we live in Australia. Yes, they're here, but that's stopping you from, like, literally walking out your house in front of me. Like, I've said the snake's not here. I've had a look around, but you physically can't walk out your front door because you're that terrified.
Yeah.
Like, how?
Yeah.
I don't get it. You'd think you would have heard more about it if it was more of an issue.
Yeah, I mean, I know, like, some people do have, like, probably, like, I wouldn't know if it's issues or something, but, like, you know, like, irrational fears. And probably do have, like, legitimate, like, issues with that sort of thing, which is fair, but, like, that's a very small percentage of people. A lot of it is just irrational, sort of, you know, something drummed into them as a kid.
Yeah,
or something's happened.
yeah.
Someone's told them something when they were a kid and that's just stuck. And
again, that goes back to the media a lot, and how these animals are portrayed in the media, which we touched on a bit before, but
it's always like anything they put up, it's always
negative.
Yeah, and it's always like a brown snake in a nest position with its mouth open or something like that. It's never just a snake chilling. Like the amount of times the amount of times we're catching them and they're just like, oh yeah, chilling. Oh, you bastard, you got me on the tail, you bastard.
Like the one that I had today that I pulled out of the bin that just, oh yeah, I'll go in the bag.
Yeah.
That looks dark and safe, I'll go in there. Like, yeah, it's, like, again, with the media, it's always that, you know, these animals are, you know, out to get us, they're going to attack you, they're, you know, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And again, they use that sort of typical, you know, snake in the ass, mouth open, ready to go.
Yeah.
Which, you know, you do see, but not very often. And when you do see it, it's just in a situation where they need to do it. They need to show that defensive behaviour.
Yeah, it's
because
natural.
They feel threatened.
Yeah.
And again, like, these animals don't think like we do. They can't process things like we can. No. If we've got a snake in a corner, it's thinking, shit, I might die here. I need to defend myself.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally just life or death.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they can't, think rationally, I suppose, like we can.
Yeah.
And when we sort of show that, again, they show that defensive side, they're not thinking, oh, this bloke's going to step out the way in a second, I'm going to, you know, just shoot off. It's like, fuck, I need to defend myself or I might die here.
Yeah, it's like when, accident bites and that sort of thing, when a snake gets trodden on, like, the snake can't think, oh, hang on, he didn't mean that. He's just walking, he didn't mean to get me.
No. Have you seen the little cartoon that was getting around? It was like a bushwalker or something, and a sort of cartoon snake there. I can't remember exactly what it said, but it was like, oh, sorry, I bet you scared me. It's like, oh, yeah, sorry, I stood on you. It's like... the snake's like, I didn't know what was going on, I'm sorry.
It's so simple, isn't it?
So simple. But yeah, the media doesn't help with any of that.
No.
And again...
Unfortunately, they do more harm than good, really, to be honest.
Yeah, but again, they get a story out of it.
But also, it's a dying media, so they can eat it. Who watches the news these days?
Just all the oldies that think like that anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mostly.
Yeah. So, yeah, joke's on them.
It's unfortunate in the media where they get a catcher on that sort of backs up what the media wants to say or trying to say anyway. Yeah. Like when you get someone on there that uses words like, attack and all this sort of stuff, it's like, you're a catcher, again, you should be educating
using better
people,
words and that.
Using words like defending themselves from a potential predator, rather than they'll only attack people if like.
But then that just feeds into it straight away. And
literally, and that's
people are like, they do attack people.
That's what the media wants.
Yeah,
and it was someone that I saw and that you showed me. It's like, they'll only attack you if it's like. Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, what are you saying?
No, they won't attack you.
And of course, that's the bit that they
leave in.
They leave
in. Yeah.
Like when I did the thing with Channel 7, like I think I said it before, like I won't shy away from doing stuff with the media because it gives us a chance to actually do the right thing with it. It's just like last year I did it and I would have talked for a couple of minutes and they'd snippet it out and like put on like 5 seconds, not even 5 seconds.
If that, yeah.
Of that, not even that. And like out of like the 2 minutes I was there talking to me, I'm like, you guys are
all the good stuff that you said, they just we don't need that.
Yeah.
That's not what we want in our story.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which like at the end of the day we probably get more views on social media and doing what we're doing.
You definitely do.
That side than what they'd get on their nightly news. So like I said, jokes on them really, and we're doing all the positive stuff, so... Yeah. But
it's a story that they run with every year, and they're going to keep running with it for, the foreseeable future, unfortunately. And again, they'll just keep getting the same snake catchers on to talk about how snakes attack people and, how...
Yeah.
You should call a snake catcher because your family's not safe and your kids aren't safe and all this shit.
Yeah. Which doesn't help the whole stereotype. Like, I feel like, the industry is definitely a lot more professional than it ever used to be.
Yeah.
But, it comes down to people doing the right things and you still get, obviously some people that aren't as professional as they should be either, so, yeah. Yeah,
which is changing slowly but surely.
Yeah, there's definitely way more professional people. Like, I've seen, like, a lot of people, like, obviously the people we normally talk about, like, Stu and stuff up at Sunshine Coast and Tony and all that and the Gold Coast, they're all like very professional and how they go about it and all that sort of stuff. But then I've noticed people in New South Wales and Victoria and that a lot of those guys are very, we've gone on about it before, like all got uniforms, all look, nice and they go about everything correctly, they handle nicely, that sort of stuff. Like, it's not hard, but
it's really not.
Unfortunately, it's people that haven't been taught properly or something like that, or just don't have any morals at all. Those
are the ones that reflect on everyone else.
Yeah, unfortunately, and
those are the ones that want the news time.
Yeah,
that go after the news time.
Yeah,
to try and again put fear in people just to get business.
I mean, I used to get excited like my first year or two. Like I post a couple of videos, and then you have the Channel 7 ringing you and stuff. I'm like, you're really excited about it. Then you soon realise that they twist your words and...
Just, after a headline.
Yeah, so I don't, I mean, they cut, and then they use your stuff without asking too.
Oh, fuckers. Absolute fuckers. Yeah. Who was that? Channel 7.
Yeah.
Bastards.
No credit or anything.
No, just take your video, use it without asking.
I looked it up, but legally they had to at least they can use snippets of stuff from people's social media, but they have to credit it.
Yeah.
Like, they don't necessarily have to ask me
Yeah.
if they use a snippet, but they have to credit it.
They didn't credit it.
They don't. They probably don't know. They wouldn't with anyone.
No. No.
So,
because again, that's good. We'll use that.
yeah. I don't know. They just get away with it because they're so big, but
Yeah.
like I said, dying media. I won't have to worry about them.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It'll go out soon.
Yeah.
Potentially. But again, they'll keep using that same
that
headline
Yeah, exactly.
until they get down, you know.
Yeah.
Summer's here, surge in snake numbers. Fuck off. So real world encounters with sort of these animals and how we sort of manage risk on call outs, because as snake catchers, we are the ones at the most risk every day with these animals.
Yeah.
So I suppose basically there's so many factors that come into play, of course, but the main one is our behaviour around the animals and what we do.
Yeah.
When we're on call outs.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, so much in how you approach it, isn't it? Like we said before, you go in there like a bull at a gate and, you know,
potentially put yourself in a dangerous situation.
Yeah, or either that or flush the snake out away from you and you never find it, or you do find it and you've scared the crap out of it to start with. Got it defensive from the get-go instead of going in there a bit more calculated and just trying to read the situation a bit, and use the snake behaviour to your advantage a little bit as well, which people don't talk about a lot either. They do just want to, you know, get away and hide and do that sort of thing. So, yeah, using all that sort of stuff against them too, not just going in there and, you know, flinging snakes.
Flinging snakes with no shoes on.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
I thought you weren't going to talk about him again.
I've got quotes. I'm just going to spread them out throughout the episodes. But yeah, human behaviour is a lot of the time the cause of incident with all these animals. Like, again, we talked about sharks and saltwater crocodiles. Don't go in the water. Stay out of the water. That would be our human behaviour saying, hey, that's a dangerous situation. Let's not go down there.
Yeah.
And, you know, keeping ourselves safe. With snakes, again, not interacting with them would, you know, eliminate the risk of a bite. Because you don't get bitten by the snake you're not fucking around with.
Yeah.
Again, accidents happen with snakes probably more so than sharks and crocodiles.
Yeah,
because
their environment's like intertwined with their environment a bit more.
You can have an accident with a snake, but like with a crocodile or shark, you're putting yourself more at sort of risk of something happening.
Yeah,
I suppose. Yeah. Whereas a snake is just an accident. Yeah. Like you might step on it, it might bite you. If you go in the water and a crocodile bites you, that's just their, you know, I want food, basically. Opportunistic.
Yeah, even going back to like when we rock up to call outs and stuff, and like, you know, how we are often using like behaviour that we teach people to use, like you know, rocking up to a call when you see, like I think I said before, like when a snake's, you can actually sometimes hear a snake cut if you're like looking for it and you can hear it coming. Stand still. Like we practice what we preach kind of thing. Like I said, the amount of snakes that I've caught, they've just cruising through and I've stood still and literally just waited for it to go through my legs and I've grabbed it. And obviously, like most people, like you just goes to show, like just stand still. Like most people aren't going to grab them like we do, but because we have to. But like, you know, the amount of times you use like the stand still like thing and just against, you know, against them sort of thing, like no movement, they just don't even know you're there.
It's
like,
literally that easy, isn't it? Like we've both done videos on this where we've got a brown snake literally at our feet. Yeah. You're just standing still, it just cruises right past.
And you do that every single time and they're not going to bite you. Like you just have it sitting there at your feet and yeah.
I literally did the post the other night. It's like, another brown snake that had the opportunity to bite or attack me but chose to retreat instead.
What's going on with
Sensing a theme here.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, that's odd. Never seen that before. But again, it happens every single time.
Should do the old fake hand trick thing. I've seen people do it with rattlesnakes and stuff to show how much they don't actually want to bite as well.
Yeah.
But it may be a boring video because like you could get the fake hand and go up to a brown snake and go
and then not do anything.
And just be like piss off.
And again, that goes back to their behaviour where they, stand up with that S, make themselves look bigger. They're literally giving you the warning already, saying, "Hey, leave me alone. I just want to go about my thing."
And they take off.
And then they take off. And like you said with the rattlesnakes, like they literally have a rattle.
Yeah, to tell people to
"Hey,
go away.
I'm here. Leave me alone."
Yeah.
Like,
Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole. But people, they attack you.
I'm sensing a common theme.
I am as well. Yeah.
People.
Yeah, people. People are the issue.
Yeah.
Not the native species.
Funny about that.
Yeah, the people are the ones that, I won't say that. Yeah, our behaviour instigates the animal's behaviour.
Yeah.
And every single time we do something, it puts ourselves at risk with these animals.
Yeah.
Potentially. Like the old saying, fuck around and find out.
Yeah. But like when it comes to, like, I guess we're, trained in the situation too.
Yeah.
And like I think we said the last couple of episodes ago with like risk factors, like we could get in the car and get cleaned up or something like that. Or, there's a million ways to die.
Yeah, literally.
And like we'd like to think like a lot of if there are any risks catching snakes, it's an educated sort of risk in a way. It's all sort of
calculated.
I mean, sometimes emotion, depending on the situation, you can get a bit caught out with emotions and stuff, depending on what the situation is and what's going on.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of times where it's been like two jobs in a row where I've like just missed the snake, or the snake's either just gone, or I've had a go at it and missed it and it's gone. And then like that plays in your mind too. Cause
it gets frustrating. Yeah.
I did that last season. I think I missed. I never missed a couple in a row, but I had a bit of that sort of time going on, and I was really sort of, I don't know, not feeling good about it.
Yeah.
And then the next one I got, and it was contained, and it was in a sprinkler box, and I almost bloody mid-bodied the bastard because I was that like nervous about it getting away.
Yeah.
So you can play. It's mind games in your own head too sometimes.
Yeah,
so you gotta
absolutely.
You got to be mindful of. Like I posted the video of it, and I'm like, shit. Like I literally mid-bodied him. My first grab was almost mid-body, but then I just sort of let him slip through my hand a bit to like grab him properly.
Yeah.
But yeah that's the mind games a little bit too.
And again, there's so many factors on call-outs as well. Like that, behaviour, where you are, the people that are there, bloody...
Yeah.
So many things that we need to take into account.
And you got to be careful, like, if there's anything else going on in your life too. Like, not just necessarily the snakes. Like, you have to be... Which is one of the things I've enjoyed about the snake catching thing. Like, I'll be doing something else or stressed about a completely different subject. And at least when I'm going into my snake room, like I'm just 100% focused on dealing with the snake.
Yeah.
So like it actually helps you kind of decompress in a way because you're not thinking about anything else for, whatever time it takes to get it. Like you're just thinking about doing that, which can help too.
You gotta know where that balance is. Yeah. As well. Like last season, it hasn't happened this season, but there was a couple of times last season where I think I had to turn down calls that you gave me because I was a bit off, crook or something like that. And in those situations, you've got to be 100%.
Yeah.
When you sort of go out and do that, and if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it.
Yeah.
Like it's better just to say, hey, do you mind going to this one instead?
Yeah.
And
it is what it is.
Not potentially putting yourself at risk.
Mind you, there was one time last year when. Last season, I went to your house first. I can't remember what it was for. Anyway, on the way down there, I got a bloody egg and bacon roll from the servo. And then, went up to your place. I still can't remember what it was for. It was in the morning. And then on the way back, I'm like, He got back. It was like cloudy as, and like it was a crappy kind of day. Even though it was in the season, got back, and then obviously,
feeling a bit off.
Actually was sick, like food poisoning from this bloody roll.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a call out, like Murphy's Law. But like I would have tried to not do it, but then it was in someone's house. Like it turns out it was in their couch, so I just had to do it. But like most of the time you got to try and at least be 100%. I mean, obviously some days you're not, Matt might be feeling that good, but as long as you feel like you can competently do it, that's the thing. If you think you can't, then
you're best not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've got any doubt, then you're best not to. So what we'll go on to now is a few animals that are more likely to kill you in Australia compared to our native species. And obviously our native species have such a bad rap, Australia, it's got everything that can kill you, that can live in your shoe. But
so snakes must kill people every day, right?
Every day. Must be every day. But the animals that actually kill the most people in Australia are the ones that we consider as domesticated animals.
Yeah.
So we've got a list here, so we'll just go through the list. And again, these are all statistics that were brought up by the Bureau of Statistics, and I think there was another website in there as well. So they all should be fairly accurate.
Yeah.
So you obviously know this because you're looking at the list. The number one animal in Australia that kills people.
Horses.
Horses.
Yeah.
Horses are the number one animal in Australia that kills people.
Yeah.
So from 2001 to 2021, so a 20-year period, and that's for all these animals that we're going to list, there was 222 deaths.
Yeah.
From horses.
It's crazy.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Or due to horse-related incidents.
Yeah.
Not a native species.
Nah. And exactly.
Not a venomous species.
Yeah.
Not what you'd consider a dangerous species either.
Nah. Well, it turns out they are pretty dangerous.
They are very dangerous. Absolutely. Number two. Another what we'd consider sort of domesticated species.
Yeah.
Our sort of farm animals, cows, other cattle, bulls, bovines. Over the same period, 92 deaths.
Yeah.
Again, not a native species.
Yeah.
An animal that we would consider domesticated.
Yeah.
You're far more likely to die from a cow than we are from a snake.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot more people that work with cows as well.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Ridiculous. So horses, cows, and other cattle, that's over 300 deaths in a 20-year period.
Yeah.
It's a few people.
It's a
few people. I mean, when you put it into perspective, population and time, it's not that many people. But for animal-related incidents...
Compared to, obviously, the animals and further down the list.
Yeah.
And you put into consideration the amount of media attention native animals get for, deaths and that sort of thing. It doesn't really...
I couldn't recall 5 incidents of horse deaths that have been on the news in the last 20 years.
Nah.
It's just all our native stuff that gets such a bad rap.
Yeah.
All right, so number 3. Have we got a native species? No, we don't. We've got dogs. 82 human fatalities from dogs between 2001 and 2021.
Yeah.
82. And these are what we consider people's pets. They're companions. But they've killed 82 people in a 20-year period. And they're considered domesticated.
Yeah.
Not a native species.
Yeah.
The next one is a native species, but it's not the one that you'd probably think would be next on the list.
It's still fluffy.
It's still fluffy. It's a mammal, and it's kangaroos. So kangaroos with vehicle collisions and accidents in the same period have killed 53 people.
Yeah.
Kangaroos aren't very bright. They jump in front of a lot of cars, so this one, it's understandable.
Can be skewed a bit, like with it.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily people coming face to face with one sort of
Kangaroos
thing.
do attack people, though.
They do, 100%
They do attack people. But yeah, kangaroos, 53 deaths from jumping in front of cars and people having car accidents. Now, number five is snakes. So in a 20-year period, we had about 50 deaths.
Yeah.
In 20 years.
Yeah.
That's far lower than what everyone probably thinks it is.
Yeah, 100%.
Because everyone would probably think it's more than that every year.
Yeah. The way they go on about
it. But about 50 deaths in a 20-year period. Obviously less than farm animals and domesticated animals and vehicle wildlife collisions.
Yeah.
So less than all of those is snakes.
Yeah. Yeah, the fear is like number one.
Yeah. The fear puts them right at the top of the list.
Yeah.
But definitely not right at the top of the list. As we go down the list even more, so we've got, in number 6, we've got our bees, wasps, and stinging insects.
Yeah.
So this is deaths from, allergic reactions, anaphylaxis. So 45 deaths over that 20-year period. So the numbers are starting to sort of get lower as we get into our native species. Funny that.
Yeah, it's kind of like the reverse list.
Yeah, literally. So 7 is sharks. So 39 shark-related deaths in that 20-year period. So again, the numbers are getting lower and lower. Saltwater crocodiles come in at number 8 with 25 fatalities over that 20-year period.
That's wild with the amount of crap that they copped.
Oh, they need to be culled, though.
Yeah.
They need to be culled. 25 people have died in 20 years. But again, there were more attacks when their numbers were at their absolute lowest in the hunting period than there have been.
Is that not an argument in itself?
Literally, it is backed up by fact and statistics. But morons still, we need to cull crocodiles. Don't go in the water, you muppet. So number 9, we've got other farm animals. So, sheep, goats, pigs, that sort of stuff. 11 deaths from them.
I mean, if you're getting off by a sheep, what
Yeah,
are you doing?
if a sheep's taking you out,
you're probably something else probably going to take you out.
yeah. And at number 10 is sort of other miscellaneous wildlife and marine creatures / insects. Under 5 deaths a year for that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So, accidents with that sort of stuff does happen as well, like jellyfish and stuff like that, but it's very, very low.
Like stings happen pretty often, but
not severe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all of our native species...
Not near the top.
Not near the top. And horses kill more people than probably all of our native species combined in that list.
There's a lot of horse lovers out there. Different breed, those ones.
I won't say too much on horse people. But yeah, they are the facts. They're the statistics. And again, these can be checked on the Bureau of Statistics if anyone wants to actually look into it more. But yeah, horses are considered the most dangerous animal in Australia currently.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to change.
When do they update the stats again?
I'm not sure.
That'd be interesting.
I'm not sure. It would be interesting because, again, this is 2001 to 2021, so we don't have the last 4 years.
It's still a good section of lump of stats though.
Yeah, it's a good sample size.
Yeah.
So yeah, horses. Watch out for them.
We should cull them.
Be an uproar for you saying that. But
Brumbies.
That's the thing. People say we should cull all our native species, but if people actually looked at the stats, you wouldn't be allowed to have horses if people actually
need a permit for that.
Yeah. Literally, we need permits to have all this stuff.
Yeah.
Anyone can go out and get a horse.
Yeah, exactly. Or a dog.
Or a dog.
Yeah.
Dog incidents. I don't have the specific number of attacks. I did look it up. I think I'll probably put it in the next episode. But it's about 10,000 incidents a year with dogs.
Was there about like 3,000?
About 3,000 suspected snake bites a year.
Which they're not all confirmed. That's just what you get admitted for to the hospital. And then you take out of that people that actually are snake bites, then people that are actually envenomated, and then people.
The numbers keep going down,
and then people actually need antivenom.
It's only about 300 a year that need antivenom.
Yeah, and then out of that, 1 to 2 actually die. And then the ones that do die, isn't it the stat that it's people that didn't do first aid or didn't go to hospital?
Yeah,
like the lady that died earlier in the start of the season in. I know it was Queensland.
Oh, the one up north.
Yeah, Northern
Territory.
Territory.
That was Northern Territory.
Yeah, it turns out she either knew she got bitten and chose not to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines, and she died. Well, you did like the exact opposite of what you should do.
Of what you should do. Yeah. And again, for snakebite, first aid is so simple.
It's easy.
It's so simple. Again, we'll do a full episode on first aid, but it's very easy.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
And hence, that's sort of shows why Australia has such low numbers. Like first aid is good and medical care is good.
The antivenom's the best anywhere in the world as well. If you do get to that stage, again, only about 300 of those suspected 3,000 actually need antivenom. I would much rather cop a snake bite in Australia than anywhere else.
Yeah, 100%.
In the world.
Yeah.
Because again, different factors come into that, but toxicity of venom and all that sort of stuff. Whilst we have the most venomous snakes in the world, again, I'd much rather cop a bite here than anywhere overseas.
In America from a rattlesnake and lose a limb and have to pay $300,000 for care.
Yeah. Whereas, here, you go to hospital, it gets covered.
Yeah.
If you need it, you need it. If not, you're good.
You're good, yeah.
We have the best, sort of medical care when it comes to snake bite.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the world. And again, the stats speak for themselves, don't they?
Yeah.
For all these animals. So, watch out for horses.
Yeah.
Next time you're going for a walk.
If you get anything out of this one.
Watch out for horses.
Yeah.
Don't have a dog. Kangaroos jump in front of your car and kill people, and don't go to a dairy farm and work with cows. Pretty much what we're doing here, absolutely fine. Safe. It's fine. It's fucking ridiculous that people don't understand this, isn't it? Because the statistics don't lie. But I think we'll probably wrap that one up here.
Something a little bit different, sort of covered a few different things.
That's it. Next episode, we'll sort of lead into this one as well, where it'll be specific snakebite statistics, where we'll compare Australia to the rest of the world and where we sort of sit, and we'll actually get up a heap of statistics on, number of bites, number of deaths over the last few years, and actually give the proper numbers, whereas we've just got the sort of overall over the last 20 years, but we'll dive more into snakebite statistics in the next episode. Specifically. I think we'll wrap it up there. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, listen on Spotify, watch on YouTube. Let us know if there's anything you want to see specifically in future episodes. Like I said in the last one, we've got a huge list of stuff we want to do.
Go through,
but if there's anything specific, let us know, and we'll do our best to accommodate. Anything else, let us know how we're going. But thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.